To demonstrate the backstitch, I'm going to show a contrasting thread hem on this cloth napkin. Because I'm going to be sewing what I hope to be a straight line, I'm going to mark it first using a straight edge and a marking implement. I'm using a pencil so you can see it instead of the chalk I would normally use. But you'll notice I'm holding the ruler so it measures a consistent 1/4 inch away from the folded edge of the hem. At the beginning of this stitching, it's a little hard to go through all 4 layers of the folds I have to make the corner, but I hope you can see that I am trying to have the needle go in and come out a consistent distance away from each other. Here's a still photo, and you can see that where the needle comes out is the length I want my stitch to be. I'll pull this needle out, and then I'll bring it back to the previous stitch. Here's another close-up so you can see that once I've brought the needle out of the fabric, I return back to the previous stitch. I try to put the needle in right where the previous stitch ended. This is how you create the back stitch. Then you go forward again, 1 stitch length away from where this loose thread is that will be brought in to create the stitch I'm making right now. This is our last close-up, but I wanted to show you where the needle goes in and where the needle comes out, and that thread is directly in the center of these, well, what will be 1.5 stitches, quickly to become 2 stitches. Here I'm almost done with the hem on this cloth napkin. This can be used to hem pants, a skirt, curtains. I like to use it when I want the hem to be visible with the contrasting thread, but you can also use this to hand stitch together 2 pieces of cloth. It's the closest stitch to a sewing machine stitch. Just remember, you go beyond and then come back to the previous stitch.